The Path, Kriya Yoga with Goswami Kriyananda, is a series of discussions that can help you change your life. If you're looking for inspiration, information on everything from meditation to reincarnation, this is a series for you. Thanks for watching.
What would you say, for someone that's coming to this for the first time, what would you say is the first thing to do when your life comes crashing down around you?
To realize there are people in worse situations than yours, and meditate for them, pray for them, and see what you can do to help them. And trying.
And what will that do?
That will open mystical doors for you to be helped. You don't do it to be helped. You do it because you realize, as painful as my pain is now, it is nothing compared to the pain of the world or the people I know. That is the beginning of seeing the secret. And really, what I've learned, if I can be personal for a moment, is most people don't want to be helped. Most people are in a state of denial. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't stutter. And as clear as it is to everybody else, to them, they don't know how emotional they are, how greedy they are, how selfish they are. It's about becoming unselfish in a way that is harmonious. Don't try to do it in an hour or a day. Take time each day. Just try to be just a little better. Be a little kinder. And it will literally open doors of wealth, which I don't like to talk about, but it will open up opportunities to jobs, opportunities to interpersonal relationships, and that will, for the line of most Westerners, will improve their financial line. It's about being a loving, kind, friendly, optimistic, positive human being. You draw what you send out. Law of karma. But the pain out there is unbelievable. The disease out there is unbelievable. I know 5 or 10 people that have died of cancer. Same topic we're talking about. But you look at their death certificate, none of them died of cancer. They died of breath failure, stroke, apoplexy, but never cancer. So you know that the figures we have are worse than they are. And again, I hope this is symbolically acceptable. It's a terrible thing to die of cancer. But the problem is people die of cancer with the same anger, fear, resentment, and they come back with the potentiality of having cancer again. So the answer is they have to do something with themselves, with their mind, with their body. So they're going to die. We're all going to die sooner or later physically, all right? But we want to remove the disease, the cause of that cancer, so when we come back for the next 100,000 times, we won't have the cancer. In exactly the same way, each of us have to look at our life and say, now, what is my mental disease? What is my economic disease? And correct it. It will go. The negativity will pass. People pray to God, gimme. They're trying to twist his arm or whatever you twist, his leg or his foot or his toe, trying to get him to think differently. But the real function of prayer, the real function of meditation is to get us to change our mind and our attitude towards life. There's good days and there's really, 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 really good days. But life is a challenge and it takes strength. And greed is one of the things we have to get rid of. What they want, they got. What we got, maybe isn't what we want. So maybe we're leaving other people control our life and our destiny.
What do we need to shift our minds to?
Ourself. We need respectfully and lovingly, and I hope I don't offend anyone, we need to let go of religion that is negative religion. Groups of people saying, I know better than you, this is what you should do. It benefits them, it does not benefit people. People have to stop and say, just a minute now, what is my goal? What am I trying to accomplish? And what's the best way for me to listen to themselves? But to do that, they have to get a little bit of wisdom. And that's where studying, meditating, reflecting, learning symbolism is so important, so they can see. They can see what they should or should not do for their own benefit. And remember, if a person really, truly benefits themselves, they will help, they will benefit many other people, they'll benefit their society. If one really, really benefits the society or his family, he or she will really, really benefit themselves. And I think the more energy, genuinely, with love and wisdom and skillful means, we send energy to people, healing energy, life energy, open doors if possible. As we try to help them, we are helped. The energy is there, not to make them do what they want to do, but to be there if they want it for what they choose to use, whatever their goal is. It shouldn't be my goal. My goal is to be a mystic, and not to miss the boat. Their goal may be to make billions, or to have 10 children, or to create a product, to be a great artist. That's their goal. Then they should simply ask, this is my goal. And this, if I do this, it will take me away from the goal. If I do this, it'll bring me closer to my goal. That's all. But the problem is, when you ask Americans, what do you want? They have no idea. Mm-hmm. But if they don't know what they want, then they're just wandering, and anything will do. But it's when the chips are down, as they're about to be down, that people will realize all of a sudden what they really do want. And from an evolutionary, spiritual standpoint, this will be good. Maybe from an economic, emotional standpoint, it is not good. So it's depending whether you're looking at the short view or the long view.
You've given a number of attitudes and ideas and ways of dealing with the fear and this mounting problem.
It will pass. All fear will pass. Nothing's just permanent. So when you have a terrible experience, say, this will pass, this will pass, this will pass. If you know astrology, you'll know it'll pass in so many days, weeks, months, or years. Period. Of course, I suppose you could say when there's a good thing, you can say, this also will pass. And the answer is, that's right. But my consciousness and my memory of the goodness, the wisdom I have gained, that will not pass. And that's the secret. It's about self-awareness. My guru said it best in the early 40s. People in mass will learn through pain, or they learn through pleasure, through joy. Kriyananda, be sure that you are a person that learns through joy, not through pain.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
We've been talking to Goswami Kriyananda at the Temple of Kriya Yoga in Chicago.